Hey everyone, Dr. Melissa here. It's December 1st. I'm super excited to start decorating the office for the holiday season. It's one of my favorite times of year. But if I'm perfectly honest with you, it's not what I hear from all the people that come into my office. There's a lot of people who love the holiday seasons, but they also associate it with a time of added stress. And what I'm hoping to do in the next couple of weeks here is give you some tips so that hopefully you can have a holiday season that is not only joyful and filled with love and the things that matter to you, but also healthy. And the first thing we want to talk about today is what we call setting a holiday intention. It might sound a little bit silly or a little crazy, but you know, like anything in your life, you can't really start taking the right action steps to get to what you want if you don't really have a clear idea of what you want. So I want you to think about right now, what do you really want the holiday season to mean for you? What's going on in your life right now, the ages of your children, where you live, maybe the work that you're doing, maybe some situations with extended family members, things that you can control, things that maybe you can't control. But what's going on in your life right now, and what would make this holiday season feel like it was great for you? Every year's different, right? Every year there are changes in our children. They get a little older, things change, you know, where the kids live might change as they get older. Things that, again, that you can't control. So I want you to look at where you're at right now and think of what would make this year really great. What would make me feel like the holiday season was amazing? I feel good. I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel stressed. And again, that has to be reflective of where you're at right now. Setting yourself up for expectations that aren't realistic is not going to give you much joy. So I want you to think about that, and then I want you to write it down. So really simply, this might be a couple of words that come to mind for you. And when you think about what matters to you, you know, some of the things to consider would be, are there specific family rituals or traditions that are really meaningful to you? Are there things that you always love to do? Are there things that bring back memories of loved ones? Are there events that you always, you know, bring you a lot of joy every year? Are there charitable contributions that you want to make? Maybe your gift giving and how you celebrate people in your life. Maybe that's something that's really important to you. Think about what the holidays mean to you and what matters to you so that you don't get really caught up and attached to all the things that really don't matter this time of year. And that might be invitations to do things that you don't really want to do, or that will infringe on other things that you really would love to do with your children or with other families and friends. You're going to get certainly inundated with the hype that can be around with gift giving and you know, the biggest, best new thing for people. But you don't need to succumb to that. You can still be clear on what you want the holidays to mean for your family. My family, a lot of our gift giving, there's some items that, you know, that people really appreciate, but we really focus on experiences and things that bring us together and things that allow us to spend some time together. So I want you to think about what this all means to you. And once you get really clear on what the holidays typically mean for you and what you want them to mean this year, I want you to see if you can write them down in a few words. Maybe pick 3 to 5 words. Maybe if you need a couple of slogans or sentences, whatever it is for you, whatever's going to trigger that reminder for you that the choices you're going to make over the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, are going to be ones that resonate with what you really want. So think about that, write it down, and then put it where you can see it. You know, this is an exercise we're doing in the practice in the next couple of weeks, something I'm getting people to start thinking about, because I don't want you going into the holiday season feeling stressed. Stress is not good for your health. Stress leads to a lot of other unwanted health conditions, including you're more prone to injury, you're more prone to colds and colds and infections and things that you don't want to go to the holiday season with. So we want to keep you as stress-free as possible. We want to also help you build in some other really health-promoting behaviors these next couple of weeks, which we're going to talk about in the next few series of videos. But today, I want you to just think about, what do you really want the holiday season to mean? Write it down, put it somewhere that you can see it so that you can refer back to it when you start to feel like you're getting a little bit overwhelmed, or you're feeling tired, or you're feeling frustrated, or maybe you need to decide whether you want to attend, you know, that third activity, you know, in a week or not. You get to choose how you want to spend the holidays. You get to choose who you spend your time with, and you get to choose behaviors that are supportive of your health. So I hope this helps you. Happy holidays, happy December 1st, and we'll talk to you in the next couple of weeks.